I'm Tad Fuller. I'm an HVAC contractor, and today I'm going to be going over service and cleans, or maintenance. So we're going to talk about how long a service and clean takes. We're going to talk about what you should see in a service and clean, and all those different aspects. So let's take a look at the unit. So this unit is made by Tempstar. That's the manufacturer. That's an ICP product. This is a package unit. It's a self-contained system, contains all the necessary components for heating and cooling. It has a 15 kW heat strips, and this is a 4-ton package unit. So we're going to go in a little further and look at some of the components. So the first thing you do in a service and clean is you check the operation of the equipment. You make sure that the unit is operating correctly. That way you don't go straight into cleaning and there is a part that needs to be ordered, or there is something's wrong that you need to really take care of before you clean it, because if the unit's old, then you could be wasting your time. You don't want to waste your time because time is very valuable. Alright, so I just take everything apart. I'll hook my gauges up. I'll check all my fan bearings. I'll check all my capacitors. I'll check my contactor, the contacts, make sure that's not pitted up to where there's a lot of carbon buildup and the contacts can't actuate. So that is my first step. First step, take all the panels off. Make sure it operates correctly before you clean it. A service and clean is usually going to take an hour and a half to 2 hours, but see, there's a problem right there already. I got one problem and I haven't had this thing open 2 seconds. You see that? Half the bulb is exposed for the indoor TXV. What happens when half the bulb is exposed and it can't really, it's telling the outside temperature instead of the liquid temperature on the actual line. Then you've got a TXV that's opening up instead of closing down and metering correctly. So I definitely got to wrap this up before I leave, but that is one good example and why you should always take your panels off, check your equipment thoroughly before you beginning the cleaning process. That way, if there's something that needs to be fixed, you fix it on the front end. Just from looking at this unit's been installed 2 years. The compressor panel that I just took off has exposed all these leaves here. You see all this? This right here is what happens to equipment. Maintenance is necessary for the longevity of the equipment. We know that. But most people don't know that, you know, it doesn't take very long for this equipment to get dirty to where maintenance is required for perfect, you know, efficiency. See that? That is the evaporator coil. It's pretty clean after 2 years, but you can see there's some buildup. So it definitely needs to be cleaned. What's important about cleaning this coil is the fact that you're going to prevent smells. This evaporator coil is directly in line with the supply vents. So all of your air recirculates through this coil and it goes inside the home. You don't want to have sediment or dirt on there because it's going to produce a smell. So that's what's key about this coil and cleaning it. Evaporator, condenser. Condenser's on top, condenses, okay? Evaporator evaporates. Evaporate means liquid goes to gas. Condenses means gas goes to liquid. So I've got it all opened and I can do my cleaning now, except for the outdoor fan. Let's go take it loose. Now you want to pull the power before you ever take this off. So let's pull the power and then we can continue. Anytime before you clean it, make sure these panels are on. So the first thing I told you I was going to do was I was going to take and check this charge. So let's hook my gauges up. So first coil I'm going to clean is the evap coil. I use a coil cleaning solution. There are many different types. I don't believe there is a disadvantage or an advantage to any of them, as long as you use one that is not acid based. It's not going to, you know, ruin the fins or ruin the copper. But I definitely will tell you that you need to mix it properly. Whatever the instructions say on the coil cleaners, do them. Adhere to the instructions. That way you do not ruin anything with the system. The surface area of these fins is very important. for rejecting and absorbing that heat. So making sure that you clean it properly is a must. It'll foam up, all that sediment will be exposed, and then you can wash it off.
Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, or like an aluminum thin coil.
I spray it off from the outside and then I spray it off from the inside. So if you're going to do a service and clean and you're a new technician, the most key part of doing one is carrying a rag and cleaning it off with your arms, with your hands, with your body. You got to do work. You got to actually make it look like it's clean. If you're going to clean the coils, that's just half of it. You need to actually clean the panels. That way it's actually looks like you've done something. All right, I spray coil cleaner inside. Clean all that off. All right, she's sufficiently sprayed. Going to hit this coil now. All right. So, part of the service and clean needs to be attention to rain shield. If you see a rain shield that's got rust on it or a green algae-like color, you need to go ahead and spray some coil cleaner on there and clean it off. Love spiders, man, they're awesome. Everybody loves spiders, don't we? If you're a whiny baby, you probably won't be okay.